Welcome everyone to episode 3 of our SCW Universe mode, and we have got some more debuts, of course. A complete show, or not a complete show of debuts actually. We're kicking things off with more tag team action as Wasteland, Roach and Chaos take on Altered Carbon, Takeshi and Kovats. Then we will have a 8-man elimination match as per the wheel decided last week. We've got Andre Miller, we've got Caesar, we've got Tarush, we've got Drake Fury, Tiger, Renzo Nakajima, Jacob Lavi, and Major Destruction. And then our main event will be a rematch from last week demanded, as we will see the Great Kong once again go one-on-one against La Rosa Voladora in what has become a rivalry according to this universe mode. So without further ado, let's crack straight into our opening match, and let's see some more tag team action. But first of all, let's roll that intro. And here we are then, we have the match of Wasteland on the left-hand side, Chaos and Roach. On the right-hand side, we've got Takeshi and Kovac of Altered Carbon. The bell goes and we are underway. I quite like Wasteland as a concept, you know. I think the two guys, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very Ascension-esque, isn't it? But I'm hoping we can do a better job than happened with Ascension. It's sort of like Ascension had babies with Retribution, and we end up with Wasteland here. It was sort of like both of these are quite futuristic sort of tag teams. You've got Takeshi and Kovac come from more of a sort of a science fiction-y sort of world, and the likes of Wasteland come from more of a post-apocalyptic sort of gimmick. Of course, one is more high-flying, the other more powerhouse-based. But the bigger figure here, of course, as we know, is getting this first big victory. That's when the stats start to be distributed, and then you can have an advantage over other people. And who knows, I mean, we've had a couple of tag team matches already in our universe. And so far, both the face teams have had the wins, and they're Popol Vuh on the first episode, the quarterbacks on the second episode with the victories. And both the heel sides, Legion, Magnus and Octavius on the losing side, and Yokozuna, Onagawa and Tanakatsu on a losing side as well. So I'm sure Wasteland will be hoping to get a victory on behalf of the heels for a change. I must admit, I'm not sure. I believe... Oh, that's Roach there, diving to the outside, completely missed. And when I say Roach, I said this to PJ Toby, and I think he's maybe led a bit more of a interested life than me, because he thought Roach was something completely different to how I intended it. I meant Roach as in cockroach, but he thought of Roach in a completely different sort of way. So yeah, Roach is the one on the outside, currently fighting against Takeshi. On the inside of the ring, we have for Wasteland Chaos, and for Altered Carbon, that is Kovac. Gets caught with a neck breaker. That's a big match, though. The big 8-way elimination match. Now, we're going to do that one slightly different, as we discussed last time round. We're going to give a spin of the wheel for every elimination. I think that's going to be very interesting. So if somebody does get like 4 eliminations, they're going to get 4 spins on the wheel. So it's going to definitely help develop our roster somewhat more. As we said in the past, it's always cool to have the ranking systems develop, and that way we can see who should be doing what and this, that, and the other. But the fact this time around we're actually going to be obviously changing the stats of people, I think this is a great match to do that. 8-man elimination. Of course, one will win and get the extra bonus spin. But this could have a massive effect on some people. We could see 1 or 2 potentially elevate themselves ahead of the rest. And of course, that big main event, the Great Kong rematch with La Rosa Voladora. Of course, it was a victory for the Great Kong in the last episode. And it'd be interesting to see if that could be the same result, or whether La Rosa Voladora can get her revenge on that one. Of course, there was a lot of angst in that one when it first began. There was some iffiness going on. There was a fake handshake to start things off, a slap from La Rosa Voladora. And now the game is decided that this should be a feud. Lovely big spine buster there by Kovac, as now Roach taking Takeshi up on the shoulder to drop him neck first. And Roach is there to break it up and caught the referee there as well. Don't think he meant to do that, but anything to break the pin. But now it's Wasteland inside the ring with a 2-on-1 situation. Referee finally did the count. Referee was very, very slow on the count there. Whether he was given a bit of a punishment because of the elbow drop in his back, I don't know. Big flapjack there by Roach on Takeshi. Oh, but Kovac was there to break it up. There's the pin, and Roach has got it. Wasteland with the victory. That's a big win. That is a big win. And that is the first heel team to get themselves a victory in the tag team division. And that now puts Wasteland here higher up the rankings alongside the quarterbacks and Popo Vu. Altered Carbon going to drop down alongside Legion and Yokozuna. And of course that does mean that both members of Wasteland are going to spin that wheel! Once I've done the rankings. Sorry, I'm slowing you down. I apologise for slowing you down. Loss. I've moved everyone around. I don't know how I've done this, but I can't believe I've done this. It's Chaos gets the win. Let me sort by stable. That make my life a bit easier, wouldn't it? There we go. Okay. So you get the win and you get the loss. There we go. Right, so the rankings are updated, as you can see, if you want to check them out in the link in the description down below. But let's head off, spin that wheel, and see what bonuses the Wasteland guys are going to get and what disadvantages Takeshi and Kovac are going to get. Right then, first of all, we are going to spin the wheel to see what Roach is going to be gaining stat-wise. Roach, my friend, you are going to be getting a boost to all your aerial stats. Okay. Not necessarily what we're expecting for Roach. He's a big guy, but who knows? Might be able to use that to our benefit. Let's have a bit of a shuffle then. And next up, what is Chaos going to be increasing stat-wise? Chaos will be getting a boost to his arm durability. Okay. Don't know if that's got a massive effect, but we'll find out. Right, next up then, Takeshi. What are you going to be reducing, Mr. Takeshi? Takeshi will be reducing... He doesn't want the 5, does he? Takeshi losing some leg power. Not necessarily massively problematic for him. And next up, Kovac. What will Kovac be reducing? It's going to be... Oh, he doesn't want 4 extra spins. He does not want 4 extra spins. Oh, you lucky, lucky boy. I mean, finisher isn't ideal, but 4 extra spins would have been terrible for him. So there we go. Let's head back over into the game and make those changes. And here we go then, 8-man elimination match. We have got from... Oh, why does it always mess up the order? Okay, we've got from left to right. That is Jacob Lavi on the left. Then we've got Tiger. Then we've got Tarush. Then we've got Andre Miller. We've got Caesar. We've got Drake Fury. Renzo Nakajima. And on the very end on the right, we have got Major Destruction. And here we go then, we are under... Bloody hell, Drake Fury is a big boy, isn't he? He's 7 foot tall, is Drake Fury. This guy here with the tattoos down both arms. He is an absolute menace to society. So this one, by the way, is 8-man elimination. Just to make things a little bit smoother, we have made this a Falls Count Anywhere match. And as we said before, every elimination is worth 1 spin on the wheel. Being eliminated is a negative spin on the wheel, and of course the winner will get a spin of the wheel. We've got lots of spins on the wheel coming for this one. It's going to be interesting. It's going to make a big difference though to our roster. There's going to be lots of changes, and I think it's going to be very interesting, especially since all these guys essentially are rated the same. Just different distribution based on their styles. Some are powerhouses, some are high flyers, some are technicians, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who does come out on top, because there are some big opportunities for movement here in stats. And there are some very big differences in height. You've got some massively tall and some very short in this match, haven't you? But yeah, who you got? What you get? I mean, I take one look at Drake Fury and think that surely he's got to be the favourite, but like I said, it doesn't make any difference on this, does it, at the moment? It's all down to luck of the draw. And of course, well, Caesar does have a weapon. I mean, technically, there is no disqualification because it is a multi-person match. Because it's elimination, that's sort of... well, it's obviously not a difference anymore. Weapons are allowed. Referees allowed it, so why the hell not? So we've got... obviously, I know who these people are because I made them all. Well, I made most of them. Some of them are... What's that by Andre Miller? Some of these are obviously... ones that have been randomised and then I've made a call out of the randomisation. But we've got pretty cool stuff. So on the right-hand side of the ring, we've got the big man Drake Fury, currently fighting against Jacob Levy, who is a technician, a submission specialist from Israel. We've got Tiger out there now as well, of course, in the orange and black. Inside the ring, we've got Caesar, wearing the Roman attire, currently battling up against Renzo Nakajima. Andre Miller is in there as well. The guy with the red hair has just been DDT'd. On this left bottom side of the ring, now everyone's moving around. It's difficult to do anything, isn't it? You can see Tarush is currently lent up against the barricade. I believe you've got Major Destruction down there as well, currently being... Oh, there he is. Major Destruction back on his feet now, going in for the clothesline, but completely missed it. So yeah, this is a big one. 8 debuts in this match. 4 debuts in the previous match. It means 12 debuts in this show altogether. We could have gone with a full 14 and had a different women's match, but the game decided it wants to do some rivalry stuff, so I thought, why not? Why not let the game do some rivalry stuff and have some interesting stuff? See how the rivalry system works. We've not really dabbled too much into it. I would like to debut some more women. I might do that next time out, but of course it depends on what the Wheel of Wacky gives us. It might give us some more interesting stuff. Who knows? So no eliminations as of yet. Still all 8 men in the ring. Andre Miller has Caesar up on the shoulder. Caesar now dropping down. Caesar, as you may have guessed, is part of the stable alongside... well, the stable of Legion, which does also include Octavius and Magnus we saw last time out. There's also a female member of this stable as well, who we have yet to see. Caesar, of course, will be the leader of the stable. However, it doesn't necessarily mean he'll be the strongest. He might end up evolving to a manager. You never know, really. Depends how well he does in certain matches, I suppose. But then again, he's a heel. He's in a stable. Therefore, his stablemates might end up helping him get certain victories and so forth. We don't know. Major Destruction is also going to be part of a stable called the Forces. We do have a tag team from that as well. And potentially I'm considering making a female tag team as part of that. As Andre Miller, middle of the ring on Tarush, who goes down. Andre Miller with a pin to dead center of the ring. Only a 2 count. That looked like a big high-impact maneuver, though. I thought that might have been all. As, Renzo Nakajima able to kick free from Jacob Levy's attack. And now Drake Fury now on the shoulders. In with that big... Oh, that's an F5 on the outside. Pin here by Drake Fury. Not even enough for a 1 count. The referee was too slow to get there. I think we have got a busted open Renzo Nakajima down there now, I think. Yeah, I'm sort of hoping that Drake Fury does well because I feel like he has got the look of somebody who could dominate our roster. Definitely someone who could potentially look at being our first ever world champion. Big German, release German on the outside. There's the pin. Referee gets out there, but again, very, very slow. And don't forget, there is still one more match. I was going to have this as the main event, to be honest, but Sydney Game booked that rivalry match. I didn't want to mess around with it because it's got everything set up. It's got its rivalry action set up in there, and I don't really want to play around with it in case we lose the rivalry. I don't really want to do the same rivalry week in, week out. I would like to maybe give it a week's rest here and there and build up. Maybe, I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe I have to do 2 separate shows potentially. But at the moment, we're not ready to start a second show. Potentially, we could bring Throwdown in pretty soon and have different rivalries on each show and let that sort of get a bit more interesting. But who knows? I don't even know how long Season 1's going to last for yet, to be honest. I was considering doing an entire in-game year. I mean, we're 3 weeks in. This is our 3rd episode of... Yeah, so I've not got set up for pay-per-views or anything. Yeah, it's the first elimination. Jacob Levy gets the first elimination. And that was Tiger, I believe, who is gone. Yes, Tiger is eliminated. He makes his way out. And then there was 7. Shame for Tiger. But Jacob Levy now with a pin looking for his 2nd elimination. This time a Renzo Nakajima, nothing there. Drake Fury with that massive uppercut. Yeah, I'll have to see how long we want to do a season. Not that a season really matters. I think it'd just be nice to have some, like a big finale episode here and there. And there's the big, oh, look at that, F10 by Drake Fury on Major Destruction. And he, well... I was going to say he was majorly destroyed, but evidently not enough. Does that look like a brainbuster there by Major Destruction? There's the pin. This could be a big elimination on Drake Fury. Has looked incredibly strong. But Jacob Levy's been the one who's surprised me quite a lot so far in this one. The Israeli submission specialist doing a great job. Big boot in the face there by Drake Fury on Andre Miller. Big back elbow. So Rush got the chair, swung it in by Caesar. He was having none of it. So Rush now taking Caesar. Oh, what a move that was. I don't even know what that was called, but I think he dropped him spine first on the chair as there's a trade of chops in the middle of the ring. Pin here by Renzo Nakajima on Jacob Levy. Lovely suplex there by Drake Fury, who has been incredibly strong inside the ring. He is a powerhouse, as you can see. He's a big boy as well. Definitely taking advantage of his size. But it's Andre Miller there with a running power slam on Drake Fury. And a big dropkick right in the side of the head. Renzo Nakajima come running in, but Andre Miller now with a pin. Only a 1 count. As Tarush gets around the back, in with that big full Nelson. Lovely. Great maneuver there by Andre Miller going in for the pin. It was a kill switch, but a very athletic kill switch, but it wasn't enough still to get the elimination. Andre went for the knees, but Drake Fury able to avoid. Big clothesline flattens Andre Miller. And Drake now wrenching away at the arm of Andre Miller. So Andre Miller is a heavyweight, but he is a lot more agile, more able to hit some more high-flying maneuvers than many of the others. As reverse dragon sleep by Caesar locking in on Drake Fury, and Caesar, out of everybody, has eliminated Drake Fury. Wow. Caesar with the elimination of who I thought was one of the favourites to go on and win this one. Tarash now with a big Samoan drop. And then there was 6. Wow. I did not see the elimination of Fury by Caesar out of everyone, to be honest. Andre Miller now dropping the elbow into the face of Caesar. Caesar! There's the pin. As Major Destruction just dropped a big front powerbomb on somebody. I think it might have been Jacob Levy, to be honest. And it's effective. Major Destruction gets an elimination. So 3 eliminations so far in this match, all by different people. And we've already seen Tiger, Jacob Levy, and somebody else be eliminated. I forgot who else it was now. Who else is gone? Drake Fury. Of course, Drake Fury. So now there's 5. Andre Miller now with a splash onto the spine of Major Destruction. In now for the pin. It's not even a 1 count. Wow. Oh, I got a running boot right in the face there by Caesar. He seized the opportunity there. Major Destruction now sending Andre Miller into the corner. Andre able to slide back into the neck breaker. Stalking Major Destruction. Oh, went for the strike, missed it. Destruction now, big overhand strike. Pin here by Tarash on Renzo Nakajima. Only a 2 count. Pin here now by Major Destruction on Andre Miller. Only a 2 count. Caesar now has the ring steps and got caught in the side of the head there. Don't know what his plan was with that, but he didn't do a very good job of it, did he? Andre Miller now centre of the ring once again, stalking Major Destruction. Is he looking for this flipped kill switch again? He does. So much more weight and momentum on that kill switch. And it's effective. Andre Miller takes out Major Destruction. 4 eliminations in this match now. All 4 from different people. And 2 of the men left in the match have eliminations as well. Those are Caesar and Andre Miller, both Tarash and Renzo Nakajima with no eliminations to their names so far. So this is a big opportunity for someone to get a couple more eliminations and get more spins of the wheel than anybody else. But who is that going to be? Caesar now sending Andre Miller crashing into the barricade. Tarash now has a hold of the ring steps. Well, both sets of ring steps are in play now. I don't know where he's off with them, though, to be honest with you. As Renzo Nakajima sending Caesar now, trying to send him into the ring steps, but there's no ring steps there. Tarash is just walking around with them at the moment. He's having fun. Not quite sure what Tarash is up to, but he's just wasting time. Oh, Caesar just chopping away at the ankle. Tarash finally finds someone to swing those ring steps at, and it was Renzo Nakajima, as there's the reverse dragon sleeper by Caesar once again. And Andre Miller is out, eliminated by Caesar. Caesar now with 2 eliminations. Wow, okay. Caesar the day. He's having a great match here at the moment. 2 big eliminations. Andre Miller was looking incredibly good in this match as well. I mean, that's the thing. Caesar hasn't necessarily looked very good. He's just the ultimate opportunist. He knows when to strike. He knows. And again, look at him here. Just backing off. Just picking his moment now. And again, look at that back suplex on Tarash while Tarash was distracted by Renzo Nakajima. There's the pin. Has he pulled it off again? No. Tarash able to break free. Tarash was someone that I found on the community creations. He wasn't called Tarash, he was called the Great Sheik, but I googled some interesting names, and this was what came up, and I changed his attire somewhat, and I think it looks good. Caesar gets his third elimination. Caesar is going to be... He's going to be the highest ranked guy in the game, isn't he? After this. As Tarash, though, locking in the camel clutch submission. Will this be enough for Tarash to pick up the victory? Or can Caesar survive? I think Caesar survived here, you know. Or is he out? He might be unconscious here, ref. Ref, you need to check him. No, he has been able to break free. Caesar so far with 3 eliminations in this match. He's going to get to spin the wheel 3 times. And I mean, some of those wheel spins could end up getting extra wheel spins on top. He could really... I mean, with enough luck, he could be 100 rated by the end of tonight. He's not going to be like, but it's a possibility. I can't deny mathematically it's a possibility. It's a very small possibility, but mathematically it is a possibility. If he keeps spinning, get 5 more spins. He's laughing. As Tarash now taking him up. Oh, lovely. That's suplex sidewalk slam. Now taking Caesar up on the shoulder. Where is Tarash taking him? He's going to... Oh! Slam him straight into the barricade. Absolutely brutal. And the powerhouse may have just finished off Caesar. No. Caesar survives. Although he's been shaken so much he could be Caesar salad right now. There's that big full Nelson. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Tarash, which I might be pronouncing incorrectly, so if anyone does know how to pronounce it, do let me know. Gets the victory, which means he'll get 2 spins on the wheel. 1 for the elimination and 1 for the victory. And of course, he will also get his stats upgraded in the ranking sheet. Let me just double check this then. So Tarash gets the 1 point for the win and the extra point for the elimination. Andre Miller, 1 point for the win. Sorry, no, 1 point for the win. 1 point for the elimination and minus a point for losing. Caesar, 3 points for eliminations, minus a point for being eliminated. Drake Fury, I saw lots in Drake Fury in this match, but he was eliminated before getting any points himself, which moves him down to a -1. Same with Tiger, he looked pretty decent, but again, losing points because he was eliminated. Same with Renzo Nakajima. He loses a point. Jacob Lavi, he looked pretty good as well. He gets a point for the elimination. And minus a point for being eliminated. And Major Destruction, again, a point for his elimination and minus a point for being eliminated. So the rankings are updated, but we still need to go and spin that wheel! Right, this is going to get messy, this one, isn't it? This is going to get very, very Lionel. Right, first of all, we're going to spin the wheel to see what Andre Miller is going to gain from this match. Andre Miller, with 1 elimination, is going to be given a boost to his agility. Okay, it's pretty good. He's a very high-flying man. And now, Andre Miller, let's see what we're going to be reducing for you. Because, of course, you were eliminated from the match. Therefore, you will be getting a reduction of your grapple reversal. Okay. Next up, this is going to be a messy one. Caesar. Caesar has 3 spins of benefits and 1 spin of reduction. Let's first of all shuffle and get your first spin of benefits. Caesar's on benefits, who would have thought? If he gets extra spins, it's going to be massive. Oh my god, this is going to get messy. Right, I need a new piece of paper for this. Right, so this now means that Caesar is going to get 5 spins from this point on. 5 bonus spins for Caesar. Seize the day, and he's doing exactly that. Caesar is going to get, on the plus side, right, power, submission, defense. Okay. Right, we'll give that a shuffle, and we'll give you spin number 2 for Caesar. Caesar is now going to get... Is that power, submission, defense again, or is it offense this time? He got the offense this time. Okay. Not that he's a very... Oh, no, he does use... Well, he uses a technical submission, I think, not a power one, so that might not be that beneficial. Spin number 3 for Caesar is going to be... Don't be 4 extra spins again. Surely not. Oh, my word. Okay. Okay. Caesar now has 9 spins. He's only had 2 so far, and he has 7 more spins. I told you, Caesar's going to get up to 100. He's going to get up to 100 in one night. Oh, not pickety free. It's going to get... Right. Leg durability. Right, number 4 out of 9 for Caesar. 4 out of 9 is going to be... It's going to be an extra spin again, isn't it? Bloody hell, Caesar, come on. Calm down, extra spin. 10 spins now for Caesar. He's had 3 out of 10. We're giving it a bit of a shuffle. Oh, don't be... Pick any 4! Oh my god, Caesar. Caesar is going to be great after this. He is getting the spins of dreams here. He's got 6 spins left, and he already has massive increases. Technical submission. This is what he wants if it's offense. It's defense, though. It's not bad. Technical submission, defense. Let me write this down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's got 5 spins left. Unless he gets more extra spins, which is very possible at this point. Number 6. Oh, don't. No way. Oh, it's arm power. I was going to say, he almost maxed out even more. Arm power is number 6. Number 7. 3 spins left. Oh, no, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 4 spins, including this one, isn't it? Aerial offense. Okay. Spin number 8. So 3 spins left now, unless he gets any extras. He's going to get a boost to his special. Alright, let's have a shuffle. Spin number 9. This is going to take ages. This is only the second person in this match. All submission. Wow, Caesar. Caesar has really maxed out massively here. This is going to be incredible stat increases. And the final spin, unless anything changes, is going to be to nearly all submission again, but this time it is his strength. Okay. Next, we have a downgrade for Caesar as well, because he was eliminated from the match. I can't imagine this is going to be too much of a problem for him, based on all the increases he's had. Unless it's a big one, it's not. It's going to be a downgrade on his finisher. Now, downgrade a finisher, it doesn't reduce the power of the finisher. It reduces the speed of which you gain it. Right, okay, that's him done now. We move on to Tarush. Of course, he gets 2 spins, 1 for the elimination and 1 for the victory. First, for the elimination, we're going to be boosting up his finisher. So he will gain finishers quicker. And his second spin as a plus is going to be for... Ooh, power submission. Power sub defense. Okay. Right, Drake Fury. He was eliminated with no eliminations, therefore he gets 1 spin of the wheel for what he's going to be reducing. And he is going to be reducing his body durability. Okay. Next up then is Tiger. Again, he was eliminated, but no eliminations himself, therefore... Oh, Tiger, that's not good. 3 extra spins. Right, we're going to be spinning the wheel 4 times for Tiger now. Tiger with 4 reductions. Can't be 2 extra spins again. It's not. It's leg durability. Okay. We spin the wheel again. And it's going to be... Oh, pick any 5 is going to be brutal. It's pick any 5. Oh my god, Tiger. This is not going well for Tiger at all. He's going to become the lowest rated man on the roster, I think, at this rate. This is already 6 reductions with the pick any 5. Finisher. And then for him, hopefully his last one for his case. But the pick any 5 is a brutal one. Oh, not pick any 3 as well. It's not. It's running offense. Okay. Right, next up, Renzo Nakajima. He was eliminated with no eliminations, therefore it is 1 spin for what he will be reducing. He will be reducing his running offense. Right, next up then we have got Jacob Levy. 1 spin for a plus and then 1 spin for a minus. Levy's plus, he could do with... Oh, is he going to get 5 extra spins? God, everyone's getting that extra spins tonight, aren't they? Right, so this has actually just worked out bloody well for Jacob Levy, hasn't it? Let me... Right, Levy, okay. So Levy's now going to get 6 pluses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right. So I've got to write all this down as we go, so I remember what we need to do. Right, let's spin the wheel again. So Levy, remember, is a submission specialist. Loves his technical submission, so he would love a technical submission boost. He's going to go for power submission offense. Not terrible. Power sub offense, okay. Spin the wheel again. Remember, Levy's got 6 upgrades coming now. Grapple reversal. I told you today was going to have massive bearings on our ratings of everybody. The wheel spins again for another gain. It's going to be... Is it leg power? Is it going to drop into 3 extra spins? Oh my god. Jacob Levy's getting a big boost here tonight as well. We're spending this entire video just spinning the bloody wheel at this point. Not another one. Another one? Another extra spin for Jacob Levy. That's now going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 boosts. He's got 8 more boosts to come. And his next one is power submission defense. Power sub def. Okay. Spin again. That's his 3rd of 10 he's going to be getting. And of course he will also get a minus for being eliminated from this match. Is this body durability? So he's going to be a bit more harder to take down now with that body durability increase. Next up. Is it body durability again? It is body durability again. So plus 10 on the old body durability. I remember we have said if we are maxing out a stat, we'll be able to pick what stat to put the extra points into. It's going to be finisher, so he's going to be getting a hold of his finisher quicker now. He's got 4 more spins remaining, including this one, unless he gets extras. We've gone back on the power submission. Power submission defense is another one he's already had. So he's really setting a lot of these stats out. Really, I thought this would be a fun way of doing it as well. Really developing these characters so they become more unique and different to each other as well. Leg power. Okay, now all leg-related moves are going to do more damage. 2 more spins left for pluses for Levy, then 1 minus. All submission would be massive for him. All submission is huge for Jacob Levy, who's a submission specialist. And then his final plus spin, unless he gets more spins. Can't write it off with this, can you? Is going to be arm durability. Okay, lovely. And then a stat reduction for Jacob Levy is going to be... Oh, that's unfortunate. He's just going to write off one of his boosts, is he? Power submission defense. Oh, offense, sorry. Power sub offense. So he gained the power sub offense and he's lost one. So he's sort of He's negated it. It's not terrible. And then finally, we have Major Destruction. We'll spin the wheel for your plus. Major Destruction's plus is going to be... pick any 5. Wow. We are having some massive movers here this evening. And then Major Destruction's minus... will be... he's running offense. Now, I'll tell you what I'll do. Instead of wasting your time, I will go and make those changes myself and update the ranking screen. There's no... you don't need to watch me because this is going to take me bloody ages to make all these changes. So I'll do it myself off camera and I'll see you straight in the main event. And here is our main event then, the rematch from last week. The Great Kong got the victory last week. Can she do so again as she takes on La Rosa Voladora? And here we go, and the match is underway. And I tell you one thing, La Rosa Voladora does not want another loss here. Already on minus, well, should be a -1. Apparently I didn't do it. Okay, well, that's why this match happened then, isn't it? Because I didn't do it last time. So yeah. Already on a -1, we'll be severely hoping that she doesn't end up on a -2 after today. But there's every possibility. I mean, we know how incredible the Great Kong is from that first match. Why is my conditional formatting not working? Why is my conditional... sorry, I'm playing around with my spreadsheet. Colour scale. No, why have not got... where's my conditional formatting? Can I copy it? Does it work like that? Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I do apologise. Oh, it is on there. It's just not working. Whoa, why is it blue? Why is it blue? I don't know. Anyway, let's pay attention to what's going on. Big dive there by La Rosa. There we go, I fixed it now. I fixed it now. Did I fix it? I didn't fix it. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here, I tell you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I just need to let's do that. Okay. I fixed it. Big leg drop there. So I get distracted. Well, my spreadsheet's not working. It really throws me off. I got distracted. Oh, that's not working now. Oh, my word, I tell you. I tell you. Add another... oh, there we go. Just add another range. That's what I do. I'm not add another rule. Right, that's fine. I don't need to fix the whole thing. As long as it's working now, that's fine. That's all that matters. Okay. Right, anyway. I'm back now. And I'm better than ever. Big spine bust there by the Great Kong. So at the moment with, well, this is the only 2 ladies we've actually seen in our women's roster. We do have 7 currently created. I have plans for, my plan is to have 20 women and 80 men on our overall roster. That is my plan, if the game should allow us to do so, which I can't imagine it won't be allowing us to do so, because I'm not using any logos really, I'm just using normal stuff. There's the big Twisted Bliss from the top for the pin. This could be enough for La Rosa Voladora to get her own back, but not to be the case. Voladora now heading up to the middle rope, in with the double knees. And another set of knees. There's the pin. Once again, up goes La Rosa Voladora to the top. And again with that Twisted Bliss. Wow, we might have to have a buffer match here, you know. Because that's a huge victory for La Rosa Voladora. And the Great Kong tried to get her own back after the match. La Rosa Voladora having none of it. Clotheslining the Great Kong to the outside. Wow. What a night to be. La Rosa Voladora not only winning, but embarrassing her opponent as well. But what better way to have a fantastic victory than to spin that wheel? Right then, time to see what boost La Rosa Voladora is going to gain by defeating the Great Kong. Of course, getting her own back for last week. And she's now going to get a boost to her technical submission defense. Tech sub def, okay? And what is the Great Kong going to be reducing this week? Of course, she got an increase last week. This week, with that loss, gets a reduction. And it's going to be... She doesn't want 2 extra spins. She's got 2 extra spins. That means there's going to be 3 reductions for the Great Kong. This is not ideal. This is not what she wanted after that big victory last week as well. Especially not when it's a multiple reduction as well. I mean, all aerial is not terrible because the Great Kong is not a high flyer. So it's not necessarily the worst case scenario. But it's a few different stats to reduce, which is going to bring down her overall. I mean, area reversal as well is not really, again, a massive thing. It probably is going to help La Rosa Voladora in their battle. If she's hitting aerial maneuvers, then the Great Kong can't really reverse them that easily. And technical sub-offense reduction. Again, she's not really using submission, so... I mean, it's not great for the Great Kong having that many reductions, but at the same time, to be honest, it's not the end of the world when they're not really stats you're using that much of. Anyway, let us go ahead onto the game, make those changes. Welcome to the Wheel of Wacky! Right. This should be fun. Let's spin the Wheel of Wacky and see what our next show must have. Ooh, the next show must have a War Games match. Holy guacamole, that's a big one. Okay, we can have a War Games match. I have a couple of stables. This should be interesting. It doesn't state whether it's 4-4 or 3-on-3. We can take that into our own knowledge. I don't know whether to go for a stable. I think we go for a stable versus stable. I have a couple of stables. One's a heel, one's a face. People a mixture of people we've seen and people we haven't. So I think this would be a pretty fun game to have. But there we go. Episode number 4 of SCW. We'll have a War Games match. I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you very much for watching. Good night. God bless. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.